The Elite Division is the top goal to get into on FIFA 22, with the best of the best competing against each other every single day and having those sweaty games of FIFA. We managed to get that ourselves. Let's go and show you the first game in the Elite Division. Before we go into it, let's go ahead and talk to you about the team. We've got a La Liga Bundesliga hybrid. We've got Galachi in goal, and Babu at right back, Upamecano and Klosterman at centre backs, and we do have Ruslan at left back. In the two centre midfield positions, we're playing the 4-4-2 at the minute. We've got Zakaria and we've got Valverde. Up front, we have Griezmann and Haaland, and then on the wings, we have Dembele and Coman. Obviously, this is a road to glory which we run, which means no money spent. So we are going to be up against some very difficult opponents with much better teams than us, but we will do what we absolutely can with it. Throughout this video as well, we will have the eye tracker on, which is where you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at and where I'm looking at and all that sort of thing, so you can take a bit of intel from what goes on in our brains when we are playing FIFA 22. Just to show you that obviously the Elite Division is there. Not long gotten into it, so obviously we are 670 at the minute in the Elite Division on PlayStation 5. Let's go ahead and jump into our game though, see who our first opponent is and see how we get on. Right then, in we go. Do you know what? Neymar, it's a very, very nice side, isn't it? Very, very nice side, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do absolute best that we can. We are using the 4-4-2 at the minute. If you want to see that as a custom tactics and instructions video in the future, do let me know. The one thing to take into account with this Elite League is that it is very sweaty, and trying to go for the win, people will do anything that they can, basically, to win the game. Possession, that sort of thing, all right? So I'm going to walk you through it. Obviously, we are out teamed very much so we'll do the best that we possibly can. I'm just going to go for a little pass here on the middle. Just trying to keep an eye on everything that's going on. I have changed my camera angle recently. Going to go back there. Those triangle balls this year are really bad. These ones out from the centre-back to the full-back, they're really, really bad. We'll play for the throw-in, though. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, so I have changed camera angle. I've gone back to tele-broadcast at the minute. This normally tends to happen with me. I cycle between the cameras quite a lot, actually. We'll lay that in. We'll go for an R1X there into Haaland. Just use that strength. We'll get that out. We'll go and attack the byline here. See if we can get past that man. A little bit of patience. Going to hit that Haaland. Tried to time that, but I got it wrong. So I was a little bit too late on the time. But a really good chance there. That byline drive worked really well for us. We'll see if Coman can take on his man. It is Kyle Walker, so we'll recycle here. He's covered that pass in the middle. I shouldn't have gone for that. I was looking directly at that man. Really, really good press there with the fullback, though. We'll go and give that back. Try and find that Griezmann. I wanted that into the fullback. That's going to be offside, so I'm just using the R2 and the L2 to cancel that and let that go. We'll press here. Read that really well. Go R1X straight up to Griezmann. We're trying to see if we can take on the man. A little L1 triangle. Haaland to use his physical presence. Unfortunately, nothing from it. I don't want to make sure that he gets this ball down the wing too easily. So as you can see, I was just on that fullback switch really early. L1 triangle again. Haaland, unlucky. That's a really good ball from Griezmann. Maybe just a bit of a poor touch. And we'll look to come over and press here. We need to stand up here with Ruslan, though. Our fullback cannot get done down the line. That's fine. And we'll bring that back in. So we've got some room there for Ruslan. He's already on that man. You can see him player switch into that pressure on. You can see how often I'm checking the map as well. Just obviously to get an idea of where my players are, who's free. That's a really poor pass to me. That's me talking away. Not really thinking about what I'm doing. Let's just be sure that he doesn't get this pass into the middle. So we're carrying on tracking with Zakaria. Keep covering in the middle here. Put a little bit of pressure on. Tried to get him to turn back. But he did go forward. He's maybe a little bit unlucky to not find that pass in there. I'll tap the R1 to bring that Dembele short. Now we'll send him long. I'm going to go for that ball. I'm going to do L1, R1 triangle, which is a bit of a low-driven over-the-top ball. And I don't need to cross this yet. Now I'm going to. Haaland to attack it. And lucky Coman gets on the end. I thought Haaland would win that battle, actually, to be honest. I don't normally tend to go for the crosses, right? It's not really me and my play style. However, I've got Haaland in the team, so that's kind of just what I've gone for. Obviously, this is a road to glory, which means that we have no money spent, so we are a little bit, limited on what we can do. Haaland is making that run. I was going to go for that, but I changed my mind. I needed to release that quicker. I gave him too much time there to, realise what I was looking for. And he player switched and covered that off. I'm just going to go for an offside trap here just to try and keep my defensive line quite high. I'm using that right stick switching a little bit of second man press in between as well. My fullback's just got caught out of position ever so slightly there. We can just stand here. L1 switch, you know what? Really, really good block. I got there with Klosterman. Upamecano was already in that lane. So that's poor from him to kind of go for that. And we will just move that goalkeeper with that obviously right stick. And we've got a chance here. Can't go for that there. I've had to be forced backwards. R1X straight up. Now a little L1 triangle. Griezmann, go. Ref! He didn't get the ball. No way. No way. I thought that was definitely a foul. You guys let me know. What do you think to that? Right 6 switch here. Put that pressure on. Keep him down the line if we can. We just want to give up this line ball here. So we will switch to that. And that's fine. That goes out of play. 30 minutes in now on the clock. Koeman can have this into Valverde. And yeah, I can go for this over the top through ball here. He still left it. Osterman's gone for it. Koeman will get there. I can whip it in. Haaland. That is really unfortunate. It's a good ball from him. Roussillon should get on the end of that. He does. We'll keep this out towards the wing. And then if the ball goes out of play, it's only gone for a throw-in, which isn't as big of a deal because we can defend from the throw-in. We get every man back behind the ball, so that's okay. Try and force him backwards here if we can. Brilliant. Watch that ball in the middle. Trying to get onto that Koeman because I didn't want him getting into this area. This is a dangerous area. He's done really well here, the opponent has. We're just standing up, using that L2 to jockey. He's offside, I believe. Yeah. Just using that L2 to jockey there, doing really well with that, making it difficult for him to get past. Not being too aggressive in defence. Again, we'll go short here. We'll send him on a run, but I went for it last time, so I'm not going to go for it. Just try and see if he switches over to the fullback to give us that bit more time on that side. We will just switch this out here now. We are up against Kyle Walker. I don't really like this battle, if I'm honest with you. I can do an R1X into that Valverde. You have to take that touch away. I have to recycle and go back here, unfortunately. It's done really well to kind of just force me back. We're just taking our time. We are coming up to the 40th minute now as well. We can go for that ball. I should have done a double tap. Okay, so Mbabu's caught now, so I have to bring the centre-back over, which means that one of the DMs is probably going to fill in. And I've read that really, really well. Well done. Unfortunately, I didn't get on the end of that. He wants that Mbappe. Time. Take a quick glance at the mini-map. That's something that I always recommend you to do. Every time you pick up the ball, take a glance at the mini-map, see what's going on, see who's where. I can go for an R1 triangle here. Can Haaland run him? It is the 45th minute, so we do want to just probably go into like team press here. Try and see if we can catch him out. I think I've just turned on striker drop back, which I don't want to do. So I'll make sure I turn that off on there. But that is so far not a bad half, to be honest. I'd say we've probably been on top. As I said, at this type of level, it's so sweaty. You know, you aren't going to see a lot of chances here. He's in the 4-2-3-1, which actually can do quite well against the 4-4-2 at times. It depends on how the matchup is, really. I think it favours just a better player in the 4-2-3-1 versus the 4-4-2. I don't think we've had a bad half. Yeah, I think maybe we just need to be a little bit more clinical in the type of areas that we're on. We'll just turn off that team press and just keep showing him down. You know, keep showing him backwards, really. I think we did that really well in that game. Meant that he just didn't really get into any decent positions. And just try and keep him because he's got the likes of Ginola, Mbappe, and Neymar. We want to make sure that we're keeping him off the angle for the finesse, essentially. So we'll carry on doing our thing. He has pressed that with that Messi. He can't cover both balls, so one of those balls has got to be free. And I didn't turn there. That's going to be punishable for him. He can probably get a really good chance here from this. If he's quick, that is. Which he's not too quick. Need to watch that Messi. That's the one he wants. That is the one he wants. All right, let's carry the ball. We'll tap that L1 to send that Haaland. I didn't go for it, but we still worked into a good position. I have to go back here. That's unfortunate. I've gone for a triangle ball, which I shouldn't have done. That is a silly, silly mistake. We just need to make sure we get a good tackle in, which we did. Well done. And use that Griezmann as bait now. That's what he was covering. And we can go for that ball down the line. Varane's come over to cover. We beat the man. We'll go for a ball roll scoop. And he did. I don't know if he moved. I don't know if he moved the goalkeeper or not. That was very interesting. I don't know. I didn't time it either. That was a very weird goal, actually. Good little bit of skill. Good elastico. Yeah, that's really poor from the goalkeeper. I'm playing at the minute on before the patch has come out, so hopefully that'll get fixed in the patch. You'd expect Lloris to save that, wouldn't you, really? He's going to go back in the middle there. We'll show him to the line. He can't go anywhere. Kyle Walker v. Ruslan. Kyle Walker's not, like, incredible going forward, so I don't have to be too worried about that. Show him that. That's fine. He's going to want to come inside. He wants that Messi. Yeah, of course he does. Really good defending then. Take our time. I've triggered the run, so Coman's gone. And I can go for that ball. L1, R1 triangle again, utilising the wing. Haaland has dropped off, so I have to just go myself here. Ah, unlucky. All right, just show him down back. Unlucky. I might have been able to press him a little bit better there if I was a bit more on it, but we need to be careful of that over the top through ball. He's trying to use the play a lot to his advantage. And we read that really, really well. Give and go with Haaland and Griezmann. And that pressure from that Varane was absolutely... All right, I've made a mistake there. I've stepped in. Klosterman to cover really well, though. Let's just take our time. Take our time. It's the 63rd minute. We can just take a little bit of sting out of the game. Hit a few little moments there. So I just want to try and, yeah, you know, put myself back in that driver's seat, really. And, yeah, just make sure I'm doing what I need to do. And we'll pass this back. Well done. As I said, sometimes it's just about patience. It's a game of chess at this level. It very much is about not making a mistake and taking whatever chances you get. I probably should have gone for Haaland there. Play that back. I'm trying to find the finesse, if I'm honest with you. That's what I'm looking for. Little L1 triangle, triangle. I love that ball. One of my favourite balls this year. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. Coman on that 3-star week foot. Obviously, he's always going to struggle there. But, okay. So, 1-0 up. 70th minute now coming into. I imagine he's going to bring on some big boys with the team that he's got. What's he got? He's got Martial, Malin, Vinicius Jr. Okay, so nothing too big. I mean, we're probably going to see Martial, Vinicius Jr. and Malin, I would assume. So a lot of pace. I'll be honest, I've not really got a bench. Mkhitaryan does bits for me. But I feel like Haaland... I feel like I need the Haaland, if I'm honest with you. And I don't really have much pace elsewhere. I might just bring Mkhitaryan out on the wing. Yeah, let's get Mkhitaryan on the wing for that Coman. And obviously keep that Dembele. Dembele's stamina is pretty low. You know, he doesn't really last too well in the game. Because I've been quite patient. He's still on about half stamina, so he can still do what he needs to do for now. And let's see if we can carry on doing what we need to do. My fullback is committed there. That was one of the ones where the fullback was running. I wasn't controlling that. I didn't want that. But yeah, the game said, nope, he's going. Watch that pass back. That's fine. Can trigger that run. I'm going to go for it. Just because of the fresh legs, really, more than anything. I probably shouldn't have, mind you. Given the time of the game. Given that we're the ones in the lead. We need to watch that ball in the middle. Okay, so everyone's going to be dropping off a little bit now. I need to watch this finesse. Offside. Hold on. That's fine. That's fine. Unlucky for him, but offside. What I am going to do now is down and up on the D-pad, which is striker drop back. Just means that my striker will drop in a little bit more for me. And I've been pressed really heavily there. That's really poor from me. You know what I say about how you need to make sure that you're not making mistakes? That's the sort of thing that we're talking about. I wasn't really paying too much attention to where the press was. Wasn't really thinking about it either. It wasn't something that crossed my mind when I should have been, you know? So, poor from me. Go for that R1X up there. We'll see if we can grab a goal, though, and get back into the lead. I can go for that pass in the middle. Good turn from Griezmann. A little bit of L1 dribbling there, that was. I have to go back here, unfortunately. I don't really have the best of midfielders to be able to turn with. So if I try to turn my way out there with that Zakaria, I am in trouble. So we can go in the middle now, though. We've worked a good chance here. I thought Valverde would just be able to release that, to be honest. Watch that ball down the line. Unfortunately, it's going to rebound back to him. That's going to give him a chance. This is heartbreaking. Oh, what a save. What a save. All right, 84th minute. I got lucky there with obviously that save. little bit unfortunate where it was, but I can go that ball out there. We'll give him go straight back. Mkhitaryan didn't stay on his feet, which kind of ruins that opportunity. I can just lay that straight in. I'm just going to up the tempo here in this attack, actually. I've been quite slow in a lot of my attacks. Varane does really, really well. Does what Varane does best, to be honest, which is horrible to deal with. But it is Varane, and that is the difference. Got a chance. As if. Kante's got there, you know. That is Kante, though. Am I going to keep it in? Oh, unlucky. All right, 89th minute. Don't commit. On the scent of a winner late in this game. Mbappe. He scores. Woo! Just about got that tackle in. I just about got that tackle in. That was a really, really good attempt at the Elastico. Quite lucky, I suppose, that I got it, because I read him to go upwards, but he went downwards. So yeah, that was very tight. Apologies for the lack of talking at times. As I said, it is really, really sweaty to be playing, especially, and to be talking as well. I thought the goal, we did well to get the Varane isolated, bring him out, take him on. Obviously, the finish is questionable. The only thing I can assume on why the goalkeeper's done what he's done is the Griezmann is basically blocking the goalkeeper's view. So very, very lucky. I mean, yes, he should be saving that without a shadow of a doubt. And just a sloppy goal to concede. You know, it was down to me on why he got this goal. I tried the goalkeeper movement, but I shouldn't have done, because the chance before that, I also moved the goalkeeper, you know. So it is what it is. But that's our first game in the Elite Division. I thought it'd be good to show you guys what it's like at that, well, what it's like in there, really. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, drop your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.